Hello, hello, Ben coming to you here from New York City, and I have a mini album share today. Finally, I finished my Prima Cartographer 6x6 mini album, and of course, you hear my cat in the background. As soon as I start talking, he likes to meow, so excuse him. His name is Theo. Um, Finally finished this, and it couldn't be happier. Look how chunky this is. It's so big. I used a tutorial from Cathy at SoMuchScrap. I'll put the link down below. Again, I used one before of hers. It's great. She just gives you so much detail. And, there's really no doubt as to what you need to do. All the pictures that she had, they're oriented the right way, so you know which way is up every time you put paper down on a picture, paper down on a mat, you know which way it's going to be up, so you can always orient your paper right. It's just all those little details like that that make it amazing. Now, I did do the cover differently. I don't like things as embellished with all the ribbons and charms and flowers, so I did simplify the cover. And in the inside, you'll see on the last few pages, I took a couple of different layers out because it was starting to get so thick. And I learned my lesson here. I should never make the binding before I finish the pages, because I used the hidden hinge binding here, and I even put a 1/2 inch between each hinge, and it just wasn't enough. I probably should have gone 5/8. But I had already made it and started sticking the pages in, and then I'm like, oh no, this is not enough. So I had to take out some of the layers so the pages would be a little less thick. And you can see it still kind of sits open. So I think I might have to put a closure on this just to keep it from staying open. As you can see, the very front page, this is a map of France. I'm going to give this album to my mother. She's going to England and France in the spring. She's never been to France before either, so I'm going to give this to her to, record her memories from that trip. So the front cover here, all the paper and the chipboard accents and any tags that you see are going to be from the Prima Cartographer collection. Anything that's not in that collection, I'll point out, but mostly everything was. Even the brads are from that collection. This, however, this little damask with the fleur-de-lis in the middle is not, and that is, I have it out right here, from the Spellbinders damask motifs. So it's this one right here, and I love these Spellbinders because I think you can see it. It cuts and embosses, so it cut the damask out and embossed the fleur-de-lis. Really great. On the end here, gosh, it's so hard to get the lighting right and the angle right, but whatever. I have a very small space and I'm trying to deal with this. That's a tag and chipboard piece from the collection, and that's the back. This is from the tags and tickets, so simple, but it looks good, I think. So let's get started. Let's open up. And there's really just so many different things going on here, so many different tabs and things. So right here, there's a little ticket stuck in here. The side is open on this. Then this is a magnet closure. There's a little swing tab here, a little photo mat. Whoops, there we go. Little photo mat there. And then this swings open. And then this swings open. Okay, so just lots of movement, and it's deceptive that it's only a 6x6 because there's so much space to, my mother's going to be able to put just about anything and everything she needs to in this. This is a little tab right here that reveals, this is like a belly band, so this comes out. And I used this chipboard piece down here to just kind of act as a stopper to stop the, and then you open this up, and you open this up. So that's really nice. Then moving on, This right here is a magnet. So it's a brad at the top, magnet on the bottom. So this slides open and reveals this. There's a tag in here. And then a swing tab here. Okay. So, and then you think that's it. But no, it's not. This whole thing swings open. So, it's pretty great. And then each page has a full-size photo mat. I'm going to stick that back in there. So moving on, this is the next page. Got a couple of tags in here that I matted with the black cardstock. This opens up with a magnet closure. Then the swing tab. And then this opens up with a magnet closure as well. So again, it's just, for being a 6x6, it's kind of an unbelievable amount of space to put your photos. So, and I'm having, does anybody want to give me advice? I'm having trouble, like, I used score tape and it's coming up. And each one I just stick down, and I've just never had trouble with score tape not sticking. So if anybody has any advice, I would greatly appreciate it. Moving along, this right here comes up. This right here. And again, the whole thing flips open. And I just love this little chipboard piece of the little cat sleeping. I thought that was so cute. Moving on over here, we have a little pocket right on the side with a small photo mat. This flips open with a magnet. The swing tab flips open, and then another swing tab. Again, just look at all that space. I mean, at first I was like, I don't know if this is going to be enough for my mom. You know, she's going to take a lot of pictures. She's going to have a lot of memories to write about, to journal. But, you know, I think this is going to be plenty. This page here, this swings down. Oops. Close that. Then this whole tab swings down here. And then this swings open. Okay. Pretty neat. Also, if you notice these brads, they're really cool. They're from they are the Prima brads for the Cartographer. So they're all really fit in the theme very well. Moving along, this is a tag from the Tags and Tickets. I made a little tag there. This is another one of those that swings open with a magnet. And then this swings open. There was supposed to be some more layers here, but again, I was getting to the end and I was running out of room with my hinge. So I had to kind of leave some things out. So there was supposed to be even more things going on here. And then we get to our back. So again, this swings up and that flips open. And then the whole thing flips open. And then this flips open too. And again, this page was supposed to have more layers as well. It's kind of hard to believe, but it was. And then finally, this is the inside back cover. And again, this was supposed to have two more flip-ups coming down this way, but again, I just had to conserve some of that width. So that is the mini album. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Really, again, I can't recommend those tutorials by Cathy enough. It's $10, but it just is so great that it's easily worth it. And then you can use the things that you learn in that on other albums. Just to give you a preview, though, of what I'm working on right now, it's another 6x6 mini, or I guess it's really, this is more like a 5.5 by 5.5, with the Betsy's Couture from Cartographer. Now this one I'm designing myself, and my whole thing here is conserving paper. I want to make a 5-page, so 5-page fronts and backs, so 10 pages, do a whole mini album with one pack of paper and these little pages here, they're 5.5 by 5.5, because then I can do a whole page with one piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So I'm trying to figure out a way to design this to make it really conserve a lot of paper. So I think it's looking pretty good so far. I really like this paper. The colors of it all are really cool. So that's just a little preview, a sneak preview of my next project. So I hope this finds you well. I hope you're all doing great. Happy crafting, and I'll talk to you soon.